From homes across Gahanna, this is a special edition of Living Room Lincoln Live.
As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before we go back to school.
Come on, Kayla.
So stick with us, cause Lincoln Live is gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Lincoln Live is gonna do it all.
Mom, Ayana's making another video for Lincoln Live.
I'm Ayana Banks, and you're watching Lincoln Live.
Hello again, Gahanna, and welcome to another edition of Living Room Lincoln Live. I'm Cami Weldon.
And I'm Kira Michael. First, we want to thank Ayana for that video that you just watched.
Great job, Ayana. What an amazing way to start our show.
We have a lot to get to.
Yep, and the streets around Gahanna have looked a lot different these past few weeks.
There's definitely less traffic and less activity, and while that is good because people are social distancing, it can also be bad.
The less traffic also means fewer people supporting our local businesses.
We wanted to know exactly how the stay-at-home order is impacting the city of Gahanna.
Trinity Nem has this interview with Mayor Jadwin.
Thanks. I'm here with Mayor Lori Jadwin. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
So it's a difficult time for everyone in Gahanna. How do you think residents are holding up in this crazy time?
Well, certainly this has been a difficult time for many of our residents, for all of us, in fact. We have residents who have lost their jobs. We have businesses that are either closed or working with reduced hours. People have lost their clients, their customer base. I think undoubtedly we will feel the effects of this for quite some time. But the really good news about all of this is we have many wonderful organizations in our town that have really stepped up to help. We have Grin, Neighborhood Bridges, all of our local churches are pitching in and donating things. We have neighbors who've set up tables in their yards to donate goods. Right now Gahanna is doing what Gahanna does best. They're supporting one another.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that, honestly. Like you said, this is a really difficult time for local businesses. What can our viewers do to help local businesses in this time?
Well, Trinity, great question. I mean, right now our businesses need us now more than ever. I mean, all of those businesses that we have gone to when we need support for sporting events or school functions, and they give us donations for our walks and our jogs, they need our help right now. So the best thing that we can do to support them is to remember them. Buy things from them online, order carryout, order takeout. You don't have to cook and fight for the grocery stores by doing that. We have a long list of the businesses that are still open in Gahanna. At gahanna.gov, we have a special coronavirus page, and if you click on that, there is a tab that says Support Local, so you can get a list of all those businesses who really need our help right now.
Awesome. I hope that people really take that into consideration and think about the local businesses that need our help. Lastly, I know that a lot of people, especially me, I'm kind of itching to get back to normal. What would you say to residents who are eager to go back to normal?
It certainly feels as though it's been a long time. I mean, school has been out for about a month now, and we're going into our third week of a stay-at-home order. We're used to being outside. We go to school, we go to work, we go to the movies, we go shopping, we hang out with our friends, and that changed for all of us almost overnight. And that's very frustrating. It's very challenging, and I think people are starting to get a little stir crazy. It's always challenging when the weather gets a little nicer. But the good news for every bad thing, there's a good thing, is that it's what we're doing is working. We are flattening that curve. And the more that we can continue to follow social distancing, to stay at home, and to listen to the directives that we are given, the sooner we can get back to what our normal lives are, whatever that may look like after that. It's hard sometimes to do some of the things we're being asked to do right now and to veer away from our normal. But this is what is necessary for us. This is a very deadly virus, and we're beating it. For right now, what people can do, focus on creative ways to stay in touch. Things like this are wonderful. Take a note and take time to send a card to somebody or give them a phone call that you haven't talked to in a while. And just focus on what's ahead, because it won't be long before we'll be back to a new normal. But we will get through this by supporting Gahanna together.
For sure. Thank you so much for the time that you've given us. Now it's back to Cami and Kiera.
Thank you, Mayor Jadwin, for taking the time to talk with us.
One thing is for sure, Gahanna residents always rally together in order to support each other in difficult times.
That's why Grin exists. Grin stands for Gahanna Residents in Need, and yesterday they held their weekly food drive in conjunction with Neighborhood Bridges to collect pasta and canned meals.
Grin is open year-round, but right now they're seeing a lot more demand for their services, so they need your donations more than ever.
The donations stay right here in Gahanna.
Here is Grin Program Director Beth Bentley to tell us how you can help.
In these unprecedented times, with the COVID pandemic and the stay-at-home order, the need for food assistance in our community is continuing to grow. In March, we served 258 families. That was a 50% increase over last year. We have added 2 additional days to distribute food, allowing families to come 3 times in a month. We are also supporting our friends at Stigler Village. We need your help to be able to sustain this level of food distribution. There are several easy ways to donate to Grin. Tuesdays in April, there are drive-through collections facilitated by Neighborhood Bridges from 3 to 6 p.m. at Gahanna Lincoln High School. You can drop off non-perishables or monetary donations to Grin here at 165 Granville Street during our donation hours. Please see the donation hours on our website at grinforgahanna.org. You can give electronically through our website. Just click on the Make a Difference button on our homepage. You can text Grin Give to 77977, or you can mail in a check to P.O. Box 307563, Gahanna 43230. We are so grateful for the donations we have already received, and we know that together we can continue to support those in need in our community. Thank you, and stay safe.
Thanks. Let's all support Grin.
Residents coming together is something positive in an otherwise negative time.
But there are a lot of other positives occurring around the world.
Here's Alex Meredith with just a few.
While the coronavirus itself is terrible, many people have taken it as an opportunity to go outside and enjoy the fresh air. Walking with your dog seems to be the biggest trend right now.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people walking their dogs and stuff and just chilling outside. And, I see a bunch of people running and getting active, which is always good for the community. And, there's a lot of people that stay inside and play video games. I do my share of that, but I try to get outside as much as possible, go on bike rides and stuff like that. And it's been pretty successful so far. So hopefully it stays this way even after all this is done.
We don't seem to be the only ones taking advantage of this opportunity. There have been reports of wild animals in urban settings. Goats are being found in the streets of an abandoned British town. A wild puma was spotted roaming a Chilean neighborhood, and even a deer was discovered in a Japanese subway. Getting outside more isn't the only benefit of this quarantine. There are also a few other, much more profound, side effects. For instance, global emissions have plummeted since the coronavirus began. Once smoggy Los Angeles is now cleaner than it has been in decades. But whether it remains that way is up to us. This is Alex Meredith for Lincoln Live.
In Monday's show, we outlined the new class schedule for distance learning.
Students and teachers are definitely staying busy while away from school.
But the days can still be long and boring.
Just ask Nick Wonderland.
Nick is here to show us what a typical day looks like for him.
Hey guys, it's Nick here. I'm bringing you an episode of Lincoln Life from my house, and today we're just going to be looking at how I'm living my life with this quarantine, and I'm just trying to keep a sense of normalcy here, and yeah, I'm just trying to do what everybody else is doing and not stay bored. The first thing I do after I'm done with my morning routine is I do my homework. To keep that sense of normalcy, I'm just going through my schedule like it is. I'm not jumping to any classes, so I go 1st through 8 and do all the work for that. After I'm done with my homework, I usually play some video games or go outside and play some basketball just to try and keep myself entertained throughout this time because, it gets kind of boring after not having something to do. Unlike other places where they're cutting employees' hours and stuff, I'm actually getting more hours because I work at a grocery store, and that is one of the few places that are still open. So that's pretty much the only time I get to leave my house is when I get to go to work because I'm on lockdown, as many people are and should be. After I get home, I usually don't have much time because I usually work until 9, and that's when they close. So I usually come get home, hang out with my parents for a little bit, and then I go to bed. And that's my day with all this quarantine. And this has been Nick Wonderland for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Nick. And nice job hitting that car.
Well, that's our show for today, Lincoln. Please like and retweet so we can get the word out that we're continuing our shows.
As we leave you, here are some words of encouragement from our staff.
Teachers, you can send those directly to Mr. Lowry.
Stay safe, Lincoln.
Just wanted to do a quick check-in, say hi, let you guys know that I'm thinking of you. I miss being in the building together and seeing you in the hallways and in the counseling office. Just hope that everyone's doing okay. These are definitely challenging times, but I hope that you're all healthy and well. Just wanted to remind you to look for the good in each day. Miss Monig and I have been talking about this over the last few weeks. We call it looking for the silver linings, and whenever something cool happens, we just kind of remind each other like, hey, this is a silver lining. Even during the dark days, there is something good there. So feel free to share your silver linings with me. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Just a reminder that I'm here for you. All your school counselors are here for you, teachers, staff. Just keep talking to us because we miss you and we're here if you need anything. I hope that I get to see you soon. And in the meantime, hang in there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Just want to say hi to everybody, let you know that I miss all of you, and I hope you're all doing well. Please reach out to us, reach out to your teachers, and let us know how we can help you. We're going to get through this together. So let us know what we can do to help you get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home if you can.
Hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well and you're healthy. I just wanted to let you know that I miss you. I can't wait to see you again in school whenever we get back. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm here for you if you need anything, and to just remind you or stress to take care of yourselves and to take care of each other. Check in on your friends, check in on your parents, check in on your siblings, and make sure that they are okay. And then reach out if you need help to a trusted adult, to a teacher, to a parent, to an aunt, to an uncle, to a friend, to a sibling, but find someone that you can talk to, that you trust if you find yourself struggling. We are all adjusting to this new normal, and it's going to look very different, I think, on the other end, but we can do it. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing well.
What's up, Gahanna Lincoln? It's Miss Murray from the past room. Just checking in with you, seeing how you're doing. I hope you're all staying strong. As you can see, I'm also working online so that I can learn ways to better serve our students. We miss you. We hope to see you soon. Stay tough.
I'm just checking in to say hello to everyone, make sure everyone's doing all right, or at least as well as can be in these times. These are definitely unprecedented times and uncharted waters that we're in. My class knows that I check in on them whenever I can, wishing them well, offering my support. But I wanted to do this because honestly that goes out to the entire student body, be that people who are currently in my classes, people who used to be in my classes, people who I've seen in the hallway, or even if you don't quite know me, but you need someone to reach out to, I'm more than willing to help. I'll tell you what I tell my classes often, which is that I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves as well, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Because they're all important parts to yourself, and they're all important to take care of now more than ever. So I hope you're all doing well. I look forward to seeing you whenever I do happen to see you. And yes, I mean all of you. We are all in this together, and wishing you all the absolute best.
Hola, chicos. I just wanted to say hi and that I miss you all. I know that we all miss being together and being at school. I know this isn't an easy time for a lot of people, but take this time to connect with your families. Get outside whenever you can, and reach out to your teachers whenever you have a question or you need some help. We're all here to help you in any way that we can. And remember, quédate en casa.